Wherever there's a stage, I go. That's what I try to do at least. Wherever there's a stage, I go, and wherever people want me, I am there. Right? Not to
But
say
you're doing the big stages in all those stages.
again. I try. I just South Africa is my comedy scene. I don't want to be seen as a Cape Town comic. I don't want to be seen as a whatever. I just want to be seen as a comic.
Oh, yeah. It's a bit weird, like that.
Because
Because even I refer to you now, like as like Lavendale first, like before comedians.
must
Like,
never
so
be.
you must. There must not be that thing. I must say, like the comedian Keenan.
Yeah, like never forget where you came from, and I will never say that I'm not from Lavendale. But for me, in terms of like the comedy, I'm a comedian. I guess I'm from this area, from Lavendale, but I am a comedian, and I can perform anywhere. Like the whole South Africa is my stage. Wherever there's a scene, I've performed in like really, really nice places, and then I've also performed at like like small like taverns and bars and restaurants and stuff, and then I performed at places like this. So comedy is just a
So
journey.
you've progressed like from for me, like you've progressed from when we start out, like where we start out as colored men, male, whatever. We start, a lot of us start out with like colored type jokes. You know what I mean? And our neighborhoods we can up in even say like yeah jokes. You know what I mean? We start off like that, but you've progressed like and you've managed to progress very well into like talking about like general topics like.
Yeah, and it's still a journey that I'm still on. Like myself and your cameraman spoke earlier about like hard topics in our area.
You want to talk about those
That's
type of things.
that's where I want to get at. That's where I want to speak.
You want to
about.
bring that to the forefront of the conversation in itself.
Because that's my environment. That was my growing up. That was the thing.
Do you use that like in a coffee shop in somewhere in Johannesburg? Would you use those jokes like? And would it still work like?
Like, yeah, it would work because comedy, if I word it right, comedy is the thing that everyone can laugh to. Anyone can, yeah, especially the stories of mine. Everyone knows about the Cape Flats. A foreigner comes now, foreigner won't know where Long Street is. Long Street is very popular, but a foreigner will know the Cape Flats more than he'll know Long Street.
That's true. So, because it's Google it, they heard it on Google.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they heard negative things, and we want to change that stereotype though. You change that stereotype.
I'm not saying that Lavendale is not bad, but what I'm telling you is, this is Lavendale. Whatever the TV says, whatever the guy that you just met on the plane says, I'm just saying, this is Lavendale. This look here, I'm painting a picture for you. So I've been in a crowd, Cape Town Comedy Club, and there was people from America just in the crowd, and it was one of those nights I was like, and fun, everything was rolling.
Smooth.
Yeah, and then the people come to me afterwards, and they're like, a lot of the people that were on stage, we didn't understand what they were saying, and they had some bits of funny here and there, but you you gave us a view into your world, and we don't understand the references, but it was still funny because we understand this is you, this is the hood, this is you have the uncle, this is this is that. And all of those come together. I painted it in such a nice way that they understood it and they could laugh at it.
Okay.
For me, I think about that. I had people from the UK, South Korean people in the crowd, Dutch people, wherever, come to me afterwards and tell me I'm funny. So in my mind, I'm thinking, I have the potential.
I've
be
to
that
learn
comic.
to do that. Yeah.
But like
You've learned to do that well, like, and I think you do it well. It's like give people a view into your world, without only speaking to the people in that world.
yeah.
So that's a dope way for you to to put it into perspective to me,
Yeah.
I understand it. I hope our viewership can understand what you're
Yeah,
trying to
so-
communicate, and it's quite a complex idea, I think.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, I've heard like I've heard social media people like, and they like almost like bash comedians or colored comedians because all colored comedians, all they think colored comedians do is make fun of other colored people. Whereas you saying, you giving foreigners, everybody, a view into your world
Yeah.
and not giving a biased,
Yeah.
unbiased about it.
Yeah.
And you're just being honest.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's the thing. There's power in the vulnerability and the honesty, right? And I'm not saying colored people are this, colored people are that, people from Lavendale are this, people from Lavendale are that. I'm not saying any of that. I'm saying, yo, this is me. This is my world. If you from Lavendale, if you're from the Cape Flats, if you're from Cape Town, you know what I'm talking about. Shout. This is my world. If you're not from Lavendale, if you're outside, if you're from Joburg, if you're from wherever else in the world, and you see this, my goal is for you to go, this is Keenan, he's from that area. I may not know that area, but he's from that area, and he's telling me a story of his upbringing, or he's telling me a story of his uncle, or what he's going through, or he's feeling, and that's my thing.
But you put something into perspective for me now, because I feel sometimes like, yo, am I only speaking to the people in my world, or am I giving people a view into my world? And that's what I think. That concept that you just the ping shot by that, but you giving me. This guy is actually younger than me. How old are you?
26,
26, and I am 35. I'm 36.
that's the problem when you put
36.
your age.
So he's 10 years younger. He's 10 years younger than me. But I always tell him, like, you mature beyond your years, bro. Because you alerted me to like a concept now that I had internal struggles about. It's like, I'm like thinking like, yo, is this how it really is? When people like write stupid states like that, man, that's how I perceive it. But the way you explain it to me now is like that's perfect. It's perfect, and I don't know where you got that from. That's why I say you mature beyond your years, like
With certain things, I am matured. If a fart sound goes off now, you're gonna see me laugh and giggle my ass off.
Okay, so let's